Michel Barnier has been warned by Lord Falconer that he is powerless to stop the United Kingdom from breaking international law. During an interview with Sky News' Adam Boulton, Lord Falconer analysed the possible implications for Britain if the UK government chooses to break international law over the agreement struck with the European Union on the Northern Ireland border. The Labour peer stated that the EU would be powerless if the UK chooses not to honour the terms of the previous agreement, but added that Michel Barnier would weary of entering into future agreements with Britain. Lord Falconer said, "If a government or a nation breaks international law, can it be had up? We have agreed to what happens if we break it. You are presuming that this reckless law-breaking government will just ignore all those provisions, and assuming that as you're applying they do ignore those provisions, then there is absolutely nothing the EU can do except they will never trust us again." I would imagine that Michel Barnier might be saying quite gently today that it is quite difficult to expect us to enter into a new agreement when you're saying you're not complying with the old one. On Tuesday, Northern Ireland Secretary Brandon Lewis admitted that the Prime Minister's reported bid to override parts of his Brexit deal would break international law. Chairman of Brexit Watch and former Brexit Party MEP, Ben Habib, urged the Prime Minister to denounce and be done with his withdrawal agreement. Speaking to Sky News, Mr. Habib said, "He's trying to avoid European Union state aid law creeping from Northern Ireland into Great Britain. If it's worth blocking in Great Britain, isn't it also worth blocking in Northern Ireland? Ever since the deal was first revealed, I've said that Northern Ireland effectively is being left behind in the EU, bereft from the UK. Here we have Boris Johnson now effectively admitting it, and finding that his hands are going to be very tightly tied on it." He continued, "I absolutely welcome his attempt. I think he's got to be a heck of a lot bolder than he is being. There's no point tinkering with aspects of the Northern Ireland Protocol.